Welcome back, Westlake students. We are so excited to be back at school with things slowly returning to normal. In this episode, we're kicking off the Welcome Back to School broadcast.
I'm Maddie Davis.
And I'm Lindsey Dilapi, and we're your September anchors. Breaking the ice can be tough for both teachers and students, but lucky for us, Dean Williams has some advice to help us all out.
Hey Westlake, are you having trouble breaking the ice? I'm Dean Williams with the W, and I'm here to help out. With the 2021 school year kicking off, getting to know each other is very important, and with these tips, you'll be breaking the ice with a newly sharpened pickaxe. For teachers, a great way to get to know your students is to ask questions. You could hold a survey and ask questions like, why did you take this class? Or, what do you hope to get out of this class? Not only do these questions allow you to understand your students' intentions, but they also open up grounds for more conversation. You could also play games with your students. Speaking from experience, Kahoot is a great game that gets everyone involved. A quick round of Kahoot will surely get the students talking, and it's a fun experience for the whole class. On the other hand, for students, an easy way to break the ice with a teacher is to be vocal. Don't be afraid to ask questions in class. If you really want to build relationships with your teachers, you can't be timid, and you must put yourself out there. When building relationships with a teacher or student, the first impressions are very important. These icebreakers I have given you here can lead you into great relationships and will help you start the school year off right. This has been Dean Williams with the W. Thanks for listening. Now back to the anchor desk.
Worried about what to bring on your first day?
I always am.
I've got you covered on the most important back-to-school supplies for the 2021 school year. Are you wondering what you should bring to the first day of school? I'm Maddie Davis with the W, and here are some tips for your back-to-school survival kit. As school is becoming paperless, the first thing you need is a computer. Whether it's school-issued or your own, a computer is a vital resource that will come in handy throughout your day. Pencils, pens, notebooks, and folders are also the most important supplies to have. I'm here with senior Caitlin Schlimmon. Caitlin, what is the most important thing in your back-to-school survival kit?
My laptop, because I have to use it for all my classes.
Julia, what's the most important thing in your back-to-school survival kit?
Probably my calculator for my science and math classes.
And what about you, Sam?
My pencil case.
As you can see, having the right school supplies is the key to success. Bring your supplies to all your classes and you will be set. Back to you with the anchor desk.
Want to know how to survive the new school year? Danny Alvarez gives us goals to ensure the success of a brand new year.
Do you want to set goals for yourself this school year? Hi, my name is Danny Alvarez, and I'm reporting to you from the W. Today I'm going to share with you top 10 goals for a successful school year. For example, having good grades is good for the year. And if you want a successful life, you have to set goals for yourself and overcome them. You probably don't care and just go by the motto of living life. It's good if people set goals so you can be better than you were last year, which is why you need these goals. 1. Good grades. 2. Build good study habits. 3. Manage time. 4. Strive for excellence. 5. Make time to read. 6. Practice humbleness. 7. Be respectful. 8. Positive mindset. 9. Participate in class. 10. Stay focused. Thank you for listening. Back to you at the anchor desk.
As the school year gets started, students are looking for fun classes to take. Billy Scapplehorn has a few suggestions to make.
Looking for interesting classes? I'm Billy Scapplehorn with the W, and I have some of the most interesting classes that are offered at Westlake. In the arts department, ceramics is definitely one of the more interesting classes. It's a hands-on class where you're able to make things out of clay, and you make things the way you like. You get to make dishes, bowls, mugs, awesome for gift giving. In science, forensics is also another really interesting class where you learn about crime scenes and investigations. In the media department, broadcasting, a class where you are basically just making news about Westlake and things that are going on around the school. Students are looking for classes that are interesting, engaging, where there's a lot of activity. Check with your guidance counselor about signing up for these classes and ask for their input. Talk to your classmates or even the teacher for more interesting courses. This has been Billy Scapplehorn, and back to you at the anchor desk.
School hasn't been quite the same since COVID-19. With the exception of wearing masks, it's almost back to normal. Here are Ryan Dearson's hopes to see this year.
It's September 21, school is open, and it's been almost 2 years since we've had a normal school year. Hello, my name is Ryan Dearson, reporting for the W. I personally want to see the return of these fun and exciting events like homecoming, music concerts, and after-school clubs. The return of these activities is to help students. Several studies indicate that these studies can increase test scores. Overall, the Westlake community is looking forward to the return of these events and activities. Back to you at the anchor desk. This has been Ryan Dearson with the W.
If you won $1,000 for school, what would you buy? Here's Lena Palushai with some ideas.
If you had $1,000 to spend on your school, what would you buy? Hi, I'm Lena Palushai with the W.
During COVID, the federal government provided free lunches for all students. However, there is little left if you have a later lunch period. Students who are given fruit often just throw it away. With $1,000, we could supplement the lunch program, which might result in more students eating school lunches. Research shows when students eat a healthy meal during the day, they're more likely to focus in class. The more we pay attention in class, the more likely we are to succeed and get better grades. In the end, eating a healthier lunch will open more opportunities for students to succeed. Back to you at the anchor desk.
Rocco Dominguez has some quick tips for us to finding out about all the cool clubs and activities.
No one has ever thought they needed more out of their school day, but as the college process nears, after-school clubs and activities become more important than ever. I'm Rocco Dominguez with the W, and I have some quick tips for getting a head start on your future. Instead of randomly selecting whatever club shows itself first, take some time to determine what makes the extracurricular experience best for you. Focus in on your interests, whether it's directing videos, designing clothes, creating art, or participating in a club like Autism Speaks. Westlake High School has something to engage you in a meaningful way. You can listen to the morning announcements to find out what's happening that day, check the clubs and activities webpage, or listen to word of mouth from friends to find the best clubs and after-school activities to join. No matter how you do it, joining clubs is a great way to add to your college resume, and maybe even find out what you want to do in your future. New hobbies open gateways to opportunities and new interests in fields you may have never thought of before. So next time you feel stuck in still waters, simply jump in and see where the current takes you. This has been Rocco Dominguez with the W.
It's a new school year with new students and new faculty. Ben DiGennaro interviewed the new faculty in the school. Our new chorus teacher, Miss Dendler. Some of you may have Miss Magnum, our new guidance counselor, and Miss Whitehurst, who some of you may remember from last year, who teaches math and computer science.
Hi, my name is Ben DiGennaro. Welcome to the W. You may notice a few new faces teaching around the school this year. There are numerous new faculty members to welcome to the school. The first one is Mrs. Dendler, who teaches various music courses. The next one is Mrs. Whitehurst, who started last year. She teaches multiple math and computer science courses. The final one is Miss Matusiak's replacement in the guidance office, Mrs. Magnum. I interviewed them and asked them about their previous places of employment and what they think of our school.
My name is Miss Magnum. I am one of the new school counselors working with grades 9 through 12. So last year I did a leave replacement position at Hendrick Hudson, and prior to that I was at the Bronx High School of Science in the city. First impressions, definitely the community. I think there was a really good close-knit vibe, which was something I observed right away upon my first interview, and I was really drawn to that.
Well, what's your favorite thing about our school?
I would say probably how nice everyone is. I know that sounds sort of like a simple answer, but it's just a really good energy and atmosphere here, which is making it very easy for me to transition.
Can you see yourself working here for a long period of time?
Absolutely. This definitely seems like a good fit for me with the staff and the students, so I'm looking forward to being here for the foreseeable future.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Miss Dendler. I teach chorus to 9th through 12th graders and music theory 1, 2, and AP, and piano 1 and 2. My first impressions of this school was that it's a very large community for a very small school. I could tell that everyone has a lot of wildcat spirit and that everyone's really excited to be back in school, especially in my classroom, to be making music again. My favorite thing about Westlake, probably the community as well. Being new, I was a little nervous to be a part of a new community. But I feel very welcomed already, and I'm very happy to become a part of the community.
Can you see yourself teaching here for an extended period of time?
I can. I hope so.
All right, great.
My name is Jane Whitehurst. I teach Algebra 2 Trig. I also teach Coding 2, AP Computer Science A, and AP Computer Science Principles. Wow. First impressions were that all the children were so nice, so polite. It was a small school and very clean. Like, as much as it's old, it was still really clean, and I like that about it. Favorite thing about your school, I guess I would have to say the size. I've been teaching in a school that was 2,200 students.
Yeah.
And so coming here, it was nice to have a smaller knit where I actually know the students that are walking in the hallways.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy that.
Can you see yourself teaching here for a long period of time?
Yes, I can see myself teaching here until I retire. So
Okay,
that's
great.
the deal.
Thank you.
Do you think Westlake could be a better place? Elise Stutz has some suggestions on ways Westlake can improve.
There are many great things about Westlake, but there's always room for improvement. Hi, I'm Elise Stutz, and I'm reporting for the W. Some students agree that school lunch is becoming a problem. Each day, fewer and fewer students get lunch because the selections are limited. I think the school should bring back the sandwich bar and have a bigger variety of hot lunch. I have also noticed that the hot lunch runs out fast, which means students take fruit and end up not eating it. This year, the bells have changed, and the sound for announcements and dismissal is confusing. No one is sure which is which. Since we are accustomed to the old bell sound, it will take time for us to adjust. Finally, school fundraisers. If we have more, we can make more money for extracurricular activities. This includes buying new uniforms for sports, helping support after-school clubs, supplying for field trips, and many more. Thanks for watching. Back to you at the anchor desk.
What does Westlake need? Julie Lamerno has some answers to this question.
What does Westlake need? Hi, I'm Julia Lamerno reporting for the W. As far as schedules, we need a built-in study hall. When students make their schedules, they fill every block so there's no time in the day to relieve stress. Study halls create a break-like feeling throughout the school day. By using this time to study or complete their work, students are able to learn in an environment that meets their academic needs and allows them to stay focused and become more confident. While this is great for some students, some prefer to have a busy schedule so they get as many classes as possible before they graduate. The solution? While building their schedules, they need to let their guidance counselors know they don't want any study halls. The end goal would be for students to have this break-like feeling and afterwards feel energized, refreshed, and ready to learn for the rest of the school day. Back to you at the desk.
Ever thought about what it would be like to be stuck on a deserted island with one of your teachers? I know I have. Keep watching to find out who I would pick. The average human's chance of survival if stuck on a deserted island is less than 10%. Could you survive? I'm Lindsey Dilapi reporting from the W. Personally, I would take science teacher Mr. Raymond Zerba because of his knowledge of Earth and his witty brain. He knows how to make a fire, build shelter, and filter drinking water. His great sense of humor would also offer a sense of relief. Westlake is filled with many smart and fun teachers, but being stuck on an island is totally different ballgame. Of course, if picked strategically, you could both survive. Who would you pick? I'm here with senior Caitlin Schlemon. Caitlin, who would you pick to be stuck on a deserted island with?
I would pick Mr. DePaulo because he gives the best life advice.
Back to you at the anchor desk.
Fall is here and so is homecoming. We close this episode with TJ Murley with all the reasons we have to look forward to it this year.
One thing all students look forward to is homecoming. Hi, I'm TJ Murray with the W, and for the first time in 2 years, homecoming is right around the corner. Along with homecoming is Spirit Week, where there's a different theme every day. Class competitions all accumulating during pep rally. Our entire community becomes closer than ever, coming together to watch our sports teams under lights. Just think about this. It's a chilly Saturday night, the hill is packed, and our varsity football team is in their homecoming uniforms, and the captains lead the team down the hill, cheered on by our cheerleaders. With alumni, parents, current high schoolers, and more in the stands going crazy, it's something that can't be compared. Now I'm going to interview the varsity captain, William Scapplehorn. Willie, what are some homecoming memories you have?
Some homecoming memories are when I was younger, you get to run out on the field and during halftime. And being young and running on the varsity field makes you feel pretty cool. Watching the fireworks during halftime and just cheering on for the varsity football team.
And how many people would you say is there at its max?
On a good year, homecoming depends. The hill is always packed, the bleachers are always packed, both sides of the hill. And sometimes there's always people walking around. So I would say probably about 1,500 people.
That sounds fun, and this is TJ Murley. Hope to see you there. Back to you at the anchor desk.
This has been Maddie Davis
and Lindsey Dilapi,
your September anchors, signing off.